fucking A. Hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I was going to try and sing Old Lang Syne, but I gave up. But hello, thank you for resubscribing. Oh, The Lost Shogun 1999. And guess who has 2 hands and got a Leap Motion 2 for Christmas? This fucking rabbit. Ha ha ha! I got the good hand tracker now, bitches! It's sitting on tabletop, so it's not so good of doing like upright finger gestures. It goes a bit funny. So unfortunately, my flipping off game is not that strong. But everything else, I tried a few places, but it's not got the right. It needs a better positioning, and I need to do a lot of faffing about with. But yes, look, I have. It's so good. It's so good. I barely had to do any setup for it. I just had to do like position calibration and that stuff. These I can give hugs. And I'm still wearing the jumper because it's fucking cold. Give hugs. I can clap. But it's like, look, the old webcam hand tracking couldn't do this. Couldn't keep up with this shit. Ah! Slapping is a bit too fast. Ah! Oh, thank you. Is it? I'm a bit exhausted. I've had a fairly hectic New Year's. Just a small minor family emergency. Elderly relative got hospitalized, but thankfully they're okay. It's, well, okay, relatively speaking. They're not dying. So New Year was a bit of a mess. So I've only just kind of like had this afternoon to kind of like get my bearings together, and then of course I just got back home. I've got to work out a bunch of stuff. But yes, I've had a pretty damn good Christmas. I'm feeling really quite good. I got time to think about a lot of things and make. Oh god, you can see me pressing food. The old webcam tracking couldn't pick that up. It kept glitching out, but no. Oh, this is too much. This is too powerful. I'm too strong now. Too dangerous. My hands back. But yeah. It is really cool. So this was like this was like a combined Christmas and birthday present for my family, really. So I hadn't really decided on anything for my birthday. I was like, well, I've been wanting this for a long time, so I might as well get something big and fancy. So I decided, yeah, I can just get it out there. It's not properly like balanced or stuck on anything, so it is slightly. I have to be careful because I kind of knock it around the desk a little bit. It's just sitting on the desk. And yeah, might still need some further adjustments. Just look. But yeah, I had a good time to think. It gets a bit confusing when I'm trying to drink. Of just like what I want to do, what I want to kind of like where I want to be. So there'll be a lot of them. I might talk about them. It depends if I can really think of things to talk about, really. But yeah, very, very like as general world situations go, not a great 2025. Not a great New Year. General understanding that Because with my hand movements, I probably have to, maybe I can... Oh, I wish I had, like, some kind of interaction to pick up the chat messages. I can point to individual chat messages. If I can get that, because yeah, it's still only came from source and it's pointing to it. I'm gonna try and hopefully I can get a set, like the best setups from what I've understand for where to place it are mounted on a VR headset in front of you, or on top. If you're sitting at a desk, it's best to have it either attached to your chest, which wouldn't be which physically might have a bit of a problem with, but also the fact that I have my microphone being like right here-ish, so it goes in being the way between the camera and my face, like my face and my hands. If I was to have it on my thing, and then I'd have to set up the microphone, get the microphone so that it's sitting in a place where I can both have. I could be able to do that, but then also it would be a bit weird having things. So I think I'll probably see if I can get it. The other place that it's got settings for is for on top of the on like looking down on your desk from the top of your monitor. So that would be better for flipping people off. Hopefully. Strangely, it's not very good at like just directly from the front. I couldn't get that to work at all. It doesn't like sitting at that angle. You'd think that would be so. That was the best place for the webcam tracking. But this was like no. Yes. Power now. One thing I do want to do now that I have this is I can do some kind of rudimentary VR stuff, because even though I don't have a headset, I can still like interact with my hands. Because I tried VR, but like not being able to like interact with things with your hands always felt to me a bit iffy. So, this means that at least even if I don't have the full like head tiltiness, I can still do stuff that has gesture controls, because that can work with Leap Motion too. Ichi. But yeah, also, if you look at the either my Not Safe for Work art channel, or on my Discord, or Not Safe for Work tag on Blueskin, Ludozana, I did get a very big surprise. But I probably don't want to like those who are. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into detail, but it was just like out of fucking nowhere. Like it was a gift delivered to me. This artwork of me with another VTuber, who is someone who I like the look of, and haven't ever actually talked to. So it was a bit awkward. I had to and they don't have any of their DMs open, which is, fair enough. I don't have many of my DMs open, so I couldn't really get it. I had to get in contact via. Thankfully, I had a friend of a friend. I was in contact with a friend of theirs, and she was able to help. But yeah, this person had just given me this here's an early Christmas present, and hi Faye. I might go low enough to have that chat. No, bottom chat messages out of my reach. Hi Faye. I can parrot the individual chat messages. Yes, I have a Leap Motion too now. I have all the fancy, most powerful hand tracking available that isn't like the super ludicrously expensive gloves. It was my delightful Christmas present. Well, it was a combined Christmas and birthday present. Because my birthday, I was at my parents, and my friends were like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I don't know." And I still didn't know, and I still never thought of anything, and then it rolled around to Christmas, like, well, if I've got both of them, I might as well get something big and fancy, so I got the Leap Motion too. Because, No, my birthday. No, my birthday is in June, so I've just been sitting on IOU birthday present from my parents for half a year. Oh. Oh, you can't. I can do what I want. I can do what I want, though. I can. You can't tell me what to do. So as everyone says, as someone who not initially have, I don't know if it's even like people who say got boobs at the appropriate time. These are something you can kind of like grab them. Why did just good things to grab? But yes, I want to do like VR chat stuff and maybe some other VR stuff, because even if I don't play the thing is, with this setup, I could like do a weird thing if I get one of those not one of those full headsets, but one of those ones you put your phone into. I could probably do like cheap VR in that. I mean, it's still, you got this £200-ish little tiny. It's amazing how small the Leap Motion 2, because I remember what I saw of the Leap Motion 1, it was a decent chunk of plastic, basically. It was this rectangle of things. Leap Motion 2 is tiny, and there's only one thing where it's like, it comes in its box, and the box is reasonably small. It's about the size, if you imagine, about the size of yeah, no, that's still going. Maybe they got bought out by someone. I don't know. But no, they still make the thing. You can still get all the software on the website. You still have to get working on Windows. You still have to make an account for anything for no reason. But yeah, it's like it comes in this little rectangular box. That's about the. I'm about to make a very dated old reference. Yeah, here's. Hi, Rowan. Yeah. Almost cross hands. The technology is not quite. It's hard to do crossing over hands, but you can put my hands together without having to recalibrate the whole damn thing every time. But yes, it's my fancy Leap Motion. Ooh. But yeah, as I was saying, it comes in the box, and the box is actually two boxes, and the larger of the two boxes isn't even the Leap Motion 2 box for the device itself. It's the box for the USB-C to USB-C cable that comes with it. And the tiny, very, very small box that's alongside it is the Leap Motion 2. And even then, most of that box is padding. It's cardboard padding insert. But this tiny thing, smaller than about the size of a thumb, I'd say. And then I have full large person hands, so my hands might be larger than the average. So if you see, I'm adjusting the gloves. Yes, you do know that I talk with my hands a lot. This is one of the big reasons why I really wanted to have hand tracking, because I realized a lot of my expression is done with my hands. I'm a very hand-talky person. So I really wanted to show that. This is why I was really kind of sad that the webcam hand tracking was kind of iffy. So it's one of the big reasons I really, really wanted this. So you can see more of my emotional personality through the hand. Mesmerize all hands. Still not good at doing things. Oh god, I really want to, like, I really would love to play a physical trading card game. I could do that on stream though. I could really do a physical trading card. I haven't played Magic thing is that even if I want to play a physical trading card, I don't want to do this. I don't want to play Magic anymore. All the new cards make me feel sad. But yeah, it's nice to have cards. I really want to play physical Mahjong again. Slam down those tiles. Maybe on the next if I ever stream Mahjong again, I'll break. I've got a cheap set that I bought a long time ago that's barely been used, and I was thinking maybe I can bring that out and just have a tile to just slam down on my desk. The microphone won't pick it up. It's in the wrong place. This is. I'm hoping the new Gundam TCG is going to be okay-ish, maybe. Yeah. Like, if I probably wanted to try a physical card game, I'd probably try something like the Shadowverse one, just because, again, it's something I know. And yeah, Gundam trading cards. There's so many things. Like, you've gone back. They're kind of like there used to be an era where there was an era where everything had a trading card game. Every property under the sun had a trading card game. This was back when Magic the Gathering was new. When it was like, well, not necessarily when it was new, but when it blew up and everyone was like, oh, we got to get in on this trading card money. So every goddamn property under the sun had a trading card game, and they were mostly terrible. They were mostly complete garbage and looked hideous. So they didn't sell, and then eventually it was, bye, G4. Look at my hands, G4. But yes, but yeah, there was a lot, and they were most of these trading card games were fed into, and most people didn't know about them. Most people didn't buy them because, again, they were terrible and ugly. And yeah, I mean, it's not even like that now. It's not even that everyone's got a tie-in with Magic the Gathering, which is having a bit of a Fortnite-ification of itself. But everything is having a trading card game again. And this time, apparently, they are good trading card games. And the reason I think they're good trading card games, they're probably the biggest reason why everyone thinks they're good trading card games is they're all using the same basic structure. Because I see all these trading cards. I see the One Piece trading card game, which was like the big one that kind of like restarted the kind of like branded, especially anime branded trading card games. Because usually it would be just like, okay, you wouldn't make a trading card game for your anime, you'd just make a set for Weiss Schwartz. Or maybe something else. But now, so many animes have their own trading card games. And they all play kind of differently, and they there's this same kind of thing that's I'd say it's like the Pokemon base, because it's got that same concept of you have a card with abilities that you have to attach some form of energy to. Like, how you get that energy might vary from game to game, how you might apply it. I haven't actually played most of these things, so I don't know. But just looking at the cards, I go, that's a Pokemon card. Or, like, that's very similar to a Pokemon card in the fact of how it's laid out. It has a passive ability, it has active abilities. Like, it might not have, like, the evolution mechanic, but it does have thing. But yeah, also, hello, Hector Pascal. But yeah, there is, this kind of, like, formulate, like, the HoloLive card game is the same kind of thing. I would love to be the IRL queen of games, but I don't have people near me to play games with. I'd love to, Faye. I would love to, but I'm trapped and not being particularly outgoing in my flat. I need to sort out. That's part of the thing that I'm going to try to be sorting out in the new, is actually going out and doing things. Yeah, I'd love to play loads of card games and board games with people. But all moved away. I mean, most of them were also your friends, Faye, so I probably said something reading together. Anyway. Yeah, so there's been this kind of like, yeah, I last pestered you over a fucking year ago, and you never properly responded, you dumbass. Calling you out online for this one now that you've brought it up. It has been a bad year, I'll admit. To be honest, this year's probably going to be a relatively bad year, but we know it's a bad year. We know it's coming up to be a bad year. We've got the foresight that it's going to be a bad year, so we can prepare for it, and we can make ourselves... Yeah, you called yourself out for that, so you can only blame yourself. Yeah, because I've got the microphone. You can't actually see. When I was testing it out, I could see my hand reaching up to do the water bottle, but I think that the microphone in the way. It kind of works, but it has a bit of a moment. Yeah, so... yeah, there's been this kind of like card gamification. And they said Shadowverse Evolved kind of predated all of these anime. It's very much its own thing. It's quite different from Shadowverse itself, because of course the actual game of Shadowverse is very much a digital format. I would love to play the Slay the Spire board game, despite not ever playing Slay the Spire, because I don't like the art style of Slay the Spire. I'm just like, I am just one of those people who's like, oh, it's got a kind of just like different art style. This isn't anime or something similar. And then I didn't have to think about playing Chrono, not Slay the Spire, and missing out, because Chrono Art came along. And that's everything I need in it. Everything I need. Well, I mean, nice to know people are like, look at me! Look at me! Look at what I am now, Faye! You don't need me to say that I don't need to play an anime game like Chrono Art to know that. Look at these eyes! Look how shiny and big my eyes are. You tell me. You tell me. So yeah, I really need to, as I don't know if I'll stream Chrono Arc again, but I'll definitely need to play it some more. Because I couldn't see no difference between you and your... True! True. Good point. Very good point. I do have shiny anime eyes. This is exactly the same. There's no difference. I have my anime eyes. I have my big bunny ears. It's absolutely massive amounts of hair. Forget to set the price. You ain't getting shit. I ain't paying you nothing. I do like how it captures me adjusting my gloves. So here's a fun fact. I actually do... Again, these are actual representation. I am actually wearing gloves most of the time, because I have a minor skin condition, so I kind of need to wear gloves most of the time, so I have these. It's not so much on the visible fingers, which is good, because that means I can use smartphones and stuff easily. It's half the reason why I had gloves like this. The other half is a reason that you don't say in polite company. But then I guess I'm not in polite company, so you can say it's for gay sex. Speaking of being a raging homosexual, I just have to say, Elizabeth Rose Bloodfame of Hololive EN Justice, her newer year outfit. And if you haven't seen it, it is as many people kind of guessed it, but it was fairly obvious from the silhouette. It is a off-shoulder kimono with a lot of leg exposed as well. With Sarashi boob wrap, and it's just like, oh, incredible. Oh, one of those things. The same kind of raging homosexual affirmations I get that I have similarly when looking at any screenshot of Moe from New Sandy. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. I guess, I know what I was going to do. I was going to tell you about a fun thing I did whilst I was away is now we can move from lowbrow to highbrow. Hi, Faye. Happy New Year. Now I can move from lowbrow to highbrow. Sleepy. It's okay, I think we're all a bit sleepy. Well, especially people, as I said at the start, we might have a hectic New Year's. You were moving from lowbrow. Yes, because we're talking about art. You see, one of the things what I did whilst with my family is we went to visit the Tate Modern in London, which is a great big art. For those who don't know, it's a great big art gallery in London on the Bangalore River, on like a built in an X-Power station in the thing. And it is a museum of modern art, so it is all the kind of like weirder stuff, less traditional bits. And they had a very interesting exhibit going on, which is the reason why we went on, which is called Electric Dreams. I'll do a bit of. It's not. You do have to, because it's an exhibit. You do have to pay, but you can go and explore the rest of the Tate Modern for free. Apparently, that's good. Yeah. So Electric Dreams is a art installation, is a gallery exhibition, all featuring like mechanical and electronic art from the from before the internet. So it's just like old. Hello, Superhuman. I don't have any kind of exclamation commands. I think they're a bit annoying. But thank you for the hopping in, regardless. And then you're the late night visitors science museum. So yeah, there's kind of like it was stuff to do science. I'm terrible with the names, so I have forgotten half of the artists there, but they were all very good pieces. They had this one of the ones was this lovely is this one. It was a dark room. It was by I think it was a Japanese artist. And it was like this dark room, and they just had a bunch of LED number counters. Like there was a crisscross pattern on the walls, and a big circle of them on the floor. And because it was dark and because the room was covered in black felt, it looked like the circle was kind of like rising up on the floor. And that was really cool. And like all the counters were like erratically ticking up. And that was it. Another one that I found kind of funny and also kind of weird was a wallpaper pattern for a room that they decorated this hallway with, that was basically a fancier modern art version of the Doom Fire Blue texture, though obviously about 30 or so years before Doom existed. But yeah, this is like bright red on bright blue, and they'd done a very fun way of randomly generating like how the pattern was filled in by yes, the true phase, lovely phase. I love the treasure. But yeah, there, where he just asked his wife and child for whether or not he was going to fill in a square or not, and he used that to generate this specific random pattern, but he then replicated into a wallpaper. And it is something that's meant to make your and like looking at it is really disorientating. Fate Grandorder, the cinematic Fae universe. But yeah, looking at it is really disorientating. Like in your periphery vision, it kind of like warps and disorientates, and that was really cool. But my favourite exhibit that I did actually look up, I've got a webpage open that you can look at is from a British artist called Suzanne Triester. This is a specific set of stuff from her that's like these fake video game screenshots that were made on an old Amiga. You just use the the Lux Paint 2 of the Amiga computer, and it had made a bunch of really evocative, really cool, like just fake video game shots, and it's like these almost dream-like things. It's kind of like almost something you'd see in a game like by Jack King Spooner, so stuff like Jana. Games I haven't played, but I know a lot about because I've watched videos about artsy types talking about them. So it makes me really want to actually try those games and see how much, if Spooner is actually a bit has been a bit influenced by Triester's work. So yeah, it's like you can, if you want to look it up, you can look at Suzanne Triester, and she has her own. I haven't done her full background check. She's not actually got that much information about you know if she even has like socials or anything, like social media or anything. So it turns out she's a horrible person. Whatever, but I still like the art. Not like I'm giving her any money. She has a website you can check out all her work on. But the work is called it's got two names. It's either Would You Recognize a Virtual Paradise? Yeah, but we don't need to involve too much effort into the artist. So we don't know if he's. I'm just like, I feel bad that we have to kind of like be that guarded around, like, anyone you're not really well. Like, art is whatever, and that's just really a really sad sign of the times. Really, it's like it's not like it's wrong. It's not like it's wrong to do that. It's just like the fact that we have to. It's kind of the fact that I felt the need to put that disclaimer as like a sign of how depressing this is. Let's not speak of that. Let's keep the mood light. Let's not speak of that. Yeah, and talk about But yeah, I can't really show it myself, but yeah, if you look up Suzanne Triester and look at her website and look for her yeah. I said it's either a collection of video games still. Now, unfortunately, the original Amiga floppy disks got corrupted, so the actual original versions of the art drawn in the Lux Paint was sadly lost. That was kind of like a sad thing with a lot of the installations in the like not a lot of them, but some of the installations in the Electric Dreams was that they were mechanical art installations that moved, and a fair few of them were just broken. Yeah, a fair few of them were just broken and not working, so something that was supposed to move, but was unfortunately still. Thankfully, he has proper high quality photos of all the fake video game stills she made, and I even got a keychain of one of because it frequently has like some kind of bizarre system message pop up in a lot of the stills. Like, system message, no message, proceed. I got a keychain. I don't know why I'm showing up the keychain. The keychain's not going to show up on camera. I have been too busy. I'm not looking before. Also, the camera is slightly being dragged by its cable off the table, so my hands are going like, ah. But yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely fascinating. I love just the kind of like, it's lots of, that's how good the lead motion 2 is. You put the keychain up and it appears. Sadly, no. No, I love the one that's got I think my favourite of the fake video game stills is, like it's some nonsensical labyrinth with all these bright walls and stuff, or some inventory and there's a little green man that might be an NPC or a player character or whatever, and it's got a pop-up saying with a question with you, have you been sentenced to a fate worse than death? No, that one just stuck out for me. I'm bad at like kind of like describing the feelings that I get from art. Just like I don't think I could probably like be someone who like I will talk about art and how it makes me feel, because my autistic ass just goes, it makes me feel interesting. So yeah, it's a lot of like stylistic quiz stuff, and again, like whenever I look at them, I just see. I mean, it's me with basically anything. I'm like, I can't really describe things. I can only really like describe specific things like the system and stuff, or the like, and yeah, so I can talk about like cards, video games, and stuff. Yeah, it's just a lot of it. So I'd highly recommend looking up the fictional video game stills, is the proper name that I just double checked, by Suzanne Trieste. And also her other work. She's got a lot of other good work. And maybe we'll probably do everyone to go pop down to the Tate Modern. They've also got a great this really visceral exhibit in the main. They've got because it was an old the Tate Modern was an old oil refinery, I think was what was the building originally, and not enough memory for operation. Yep, it was an old power station. Yeah. The main hall is this the main hall, which they call the turbine room, is this massive empty space. That was where the whole big power generators were. Now it's a massive empty space that they put the really big art. They can put really big art installations in. But they had a really good one during COVID. It was just which was like just rows and rows of wartime hospital beds, and occasionally you'd find one with a book on, and I can't remember what was in the book. I never actually saw it and put that one in person, but it couldn't go up to London during COVID. Only for my parents who live in London, who went there, and yeah, I can't remember what was in the books, but it was my mom said it was there, and that sounded pretty good. But what they have now, yeah, it's still the exhibition stuff, is I can't remember what the artist's name, but it's an art piece called Open Wound, and it's this really, they've got all these like dirty cloth, just tattered cloths hanging on like metal hangers and loops and stuff, and it looks like flayed skin. And right at the back they've got this a big turning part of a turbine. It's all on this rusty stand, and it's leaking water, and they've got a bunch of and they've got some of the like skins, because they are supposed to look like skin. It's called Open Wound. But it's like you got this kind of like big, rusty, slowly rotating machine that's like it's got like a tube, like silicon tubes dangling off it that look like intestines or umbilical cords, and it's this really just visceral thing, and it just looked. You kind of have to. It's one of those things you do kind of have to like see in person to kind of like get the full impact. And yeah, what's interesting, I found interesting what they're doing with it is so they've got a bunch of the skins getting wetted, and they've got a bunch of them. They had a rack of clean skins, and as the exhibit is there in the turbine room for its runtime, they then do like put the clean skins under the dirty, almost bleeding machine, and then like soak them and get them a nice dark and fleshy color, and then that gets hung up on also as the ends hung up into the like main part of the hall, like moved from the back to the front, and so as the installation goes on, there's more and more of these skins hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, I just thought, oh, raw as hell. So yeah, highly recommend. And as I said, as long as you can get to London, this I think yeah, the Tate Modern building is fantastic. It's lovely amongst all the shiny like glass buildings that surround it in London. It's just this big block of a building that towers up really. One of the parts got a really tall like tower part to it. You can go all the way up. They don't usually have stuff all the way up the tower, but they do have a rooftop cafe. I don't go to the rooftop cafe. We just stopped by a cafe on the same floor as the installation was going on. It had an extremely overpriced bagel. I have not been drinking enough water, goddamn. But yeah, so that was probably like the big. Apart from spending lovely time with my lovely family, like I am very, very blessed to have a kind and caring family that we all get along well with. So I have good holidays. So I into this. So yeah, I used to go back when I lived with my parents. We used to go to the Tate Modern quite a fair bit. I think, like back then, I was a stupid child and did not properly appreciate her. I was like the person who saw all these magnificent, interesting, thought-provoking works of art and was like, that doesn't look pretty, I don't give a shit. Now, I am... You see, no, I am a smart and intelligent adult, and I can appreciate these wonderful... There was one of the... it's not animated. Fortunately, when I stretch my arms go too high, so you can't... I think I go... But no, I can appreciate it. So I do want to like kind of look at that kind of the style of art that was in the Electric Dreams exhibit, because that's the kind of like stuff I think I really like, the kind of like more mechanical stuff. One of the interesting things about the exhibit also is, despite being, as I said, all these very mechanical installations, especially a lot of the computer-based ones, but also some of the industrial-based artworks were... True. You got me there, though. Got me there. Point individualness. Hands too high up. As I said, hopefully I can get the camera in a better position sometime tomorrow. But it's like, I'm tired today, so that's what I'll do with having it on the table, because it's still really damn good. But yeah, that kind of like industrial things. But a lot of the art installations were women artists, which I thought was really neat. Again, also it also is the sign of the time period, because this was pre-internet, this is before the time when like computers were kind of seen as this kind of like boyish thing. Like I talked about this with one, like computers were seen as kind of like almost doing like these kind of like programming and computer related bits were seen as almost like secretarial, so it was kind of, when it was seen as a menial task, it was a women's thing, and then women started having fun with it, so the men decided to take it away. And now we're getting into a revolution where half the programmers working on stuff these days are trans women now, so they were kind of like you somehow reclaimed it in a weird roundabout sort of way. Or working, but I wouldn't say we haven't done fights yet. Still but there's not enough trans women in the world to really make that difference. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was really cool and really interesting. There was an interesting piece that was like kind of almost highlighting this. It was called, like I said, I can't remember the artist's name because I am absolutely terrible at remembering names generally. But I remember, as I said, I can remember the names of the and yeah, code breaking was usually done by women, like any kind of stuff involving punch cards. Like I said, when my mum was at school, the closest thing to like a programming course was only done in girls' school. She went to a girls' school, and that's one of the courses she took, and it helped her a lot in life. Like I said, it's not like it was mostly to do with like accounting and numbers and that kind of stuff. Again, that's the stuff I kind of like see that I very boys, blobby bankers trying to do these days. You don't see that many like girls in accounting classes these days. In brief, gender is bullshit indeed. But so yeah, there was a really good piece that was kind of highlighting. It was a piece is called The Bride, and it's like a big metal. It's a sculpture in a big metal cage, and it's like made of all these industrial parts, but it looks very delicate. It's kind of like a weird, kind of like a stylized, abstract depiction of a woman in a wedding dress. It's called The Bride. I can't remember what the art is. And that was made as a piece to kind of like show how these industrial metals and machineries and just stuff is not just for men. It is a woman's thing as well. Like they kind of like break out of the kind of stuff like, oh, this is only for tough manly men, but like these metal can be used for all sorts of things, and the very opposite of that. That was really. There was also what was really funny was there was a big room. There's a big room as an art installation that's got like was like a bunch of It was a mostly white painted room, and it was lined with a bunch of projectors, and they were like just flashing across, crisscrossing lines of light across this room. It was all very but it also had a bunch of various blocky white. It was like a mostly empty white room with some blocky shapes in general, like some just cubes and stuff. It also had a part of the installation with these big white balloons, so the room was filled with excitable children. Their parents are like, oh, our kids love this kind of like technology stuff, so we'll take our kids to this exhibit. And then they all get locked and trapped in this room as the kids just keep playing in the room with all the pretty lights and the balloons to play with. Because like playing with the balloons was part of the exhibit. It wasn't something like they weren't being disruptive or anything. That was kind of like the point of that installation. Not necessarily to trap children, but there's one thing we did see. This like toddler standing around, and they were just absolutely enthralled, mesmerized by the lights in the room, and just was standing still, slack-jawed. And their dad was kind of like, going, come on, and eventually trying to get them to follow him, as they just kind of like stood there, just completely hypnotized. Oh. But yeah, so that was really good. Highly recommend. It said, and pro tip for if you're ever going to any kind of paid exhibit at the Tate Modern is don't buy a regular ticket. You can buy membership and get in, and the membership lets you get into the exhibit for free, so you just have to pay the price of the membership, and the price of the membership is way cheaper than the price of the ticket, because it's like £20 for the exhibition ticket, but if you buy a membership it's like £7 for a month, so it's like yeah, it's just one of those weird things. It's like they show all the prices. It's like not like it's something you can easily fall for. They show all the prices on the thing. It's just, I think it's a bit more of a process to get the membership. But again, if you end up visiting the Tate Modern a lot, pretty good. Or if you just go to more, again, saves a hell of a lot of money. Especially because you can bring in if you have a membership, you can bring in one guest with you. So you can arguably say that I think you still have to pay a bit for your guest, but it's a much lower price than the ticket price. It's like a third. But yeah, so that was my exciting part. So I do want to kind of like see if I can find. So I'll probably look at more work by these Andreastos. I don't know if I'll become an art VTuber, I don't know. Not reaching to the mighty highs of Jupiter Raiden. But definitely just reminded me that this art shit. This art shit's good. You can see me kind of like trying to adjust my hands so that they're more pointing towards the camera. And I'll have to start adjusting them when if I go into the game screen and start. I do think I want to, I would want to play some manner of video game tonight, but I'm not entirely sure what. I still haven't, I thought I'd reach a conclusion. Every time I'm, not entirely sure, I think, well, I'll start stream, I'll start talking, and then by the time I'm done talking, I'll have figured out what I want to play. And the answer is I haven't figured out what I want to play. I kind of want to play something that I can kind of share my hands off, so I don't really want to be like, oh, I've got my controller, I can take You have to, there are, options for getting control of the, it kind of, pick up controllers as well and track accordingly, but I haven't bothered doing it. Yep. But, yeah, so I just can't think, so... I think probably, so something probably with keyboard and mouse, I guess. Then drop it. Point things on the screen, so maybe Hazel Hood would probably be. Hazel Hood is tempting. I think that's probably be the easiest option. Sit up in the head. Yeah, I think so. I'll take a short little break. So just stand up, stretch my legs and all that. And then, yeah, I think I'll just play a bit of Hazel Hood and talk. So that's a game I can kind of play and talk as well. Because this stuff happens there. Alright, so see you in just a little bit. What? Yeah, kind of. Everything's still working here. Still got all my shit working so that it puts back properly when right, let us boot up the Caves of Kut. I played a little bit on my holiday. I had my lap. I had to. They were really old. It was decently high spec at the time, but it's really quite old now. Laptop. And there's a laptop they don't make any of a type they don't make anymore because it's the the laptop type they don't make anymore because it's a Sony Vaio. And it's got, and because it's so old, all the new Windows bits on it are really kind of lacking it down, so I was just like, fuck it, and I put Linux on it. And because it's so old, it still had some issues, like it doesn't boot, it has some problems starting up and shutting down, but it does run a lot better. Ooh, Caves of Kut. I'll just start a new game because I can't remember. I keep starting characters and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll come back to them, and then I never do. Start. Classic. New character. Oh right, I've adjusted the UI scale so it's all slightly larger, but I think I want the scale. I could try doing a side build of the Apostle. Side build of the Apostle, or what do I want to do? Like the Nomad as a build, just like not have just being able to start in the Salt Dunes. I haven't really done a I could I guess Tinker. I want to try a Tinker build actually, just try messing about with technology for a bit. This is the problem with Caves of Kut, isn't quite. Maybe if I move the thing off the side. That's better. Let's try a Tinker build. 2 intelligence, tinkering, low mindset bomb, disassemble, repair, tinker 1. Plus on with the Barathrumites. Begins with a number of random artifacts and scrap. Okay. You cure electrical card that you can use to discharge your damage. You can drink, you can. Ooh, so yeah, I think electrical generation would be very handy to have. And some what else? If I get night vision, always handy. Carry fighting hearing, I think. And play the level 5. Let's go. I don't really need I'm gonna go gadgets. I probably don't need stuff like flaming freeze. Mental mutation also. And the while and nearby creatures serving you loyally. Psychometry sounds really good for this kind of. For a tinker build, I think. I love psychic nonsense, so now we've got 2 points. I think I'll go with photosynthetic skin, always a good choice. Alright, so. Go heavy on the in. Probably using ranged weapons a lot, so I feel like agility's out high. That's decent toughness as well. Maybe not that much toughness. 16 toughness. And most of the rest into. Let's not be completely greedy, so we've got some carry capacity. Okay, I think that's. I can't remember what amount of eyes one. It was 4 now. Alright, let's roll. Right. Okay, I don't think any of the villages are particularly conducive to tinker builds, so let's just Joppa. Good old Joppa. And on the 2nd of Tumut, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Joppa along the farm area. Around you, most of the farms tend to grow with breeding water vine. There are huts, squat, rock salt, and brine salt on the horizon. Hoods, strangled jungles, strangled chrome steeples, and rusted archways on the hearth. Further beyond, and the favored spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-riven sky. And play. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary, but it's awesome. So do you accumulate? Let's look at what we've got. So we've got a data disk for a high explosive grenade Mark 1. I will learn how to build a high explosive grenade Mark 1. What's nimbling on the water vine? The good old reliable starter quest. So we have a wrench in one hand. And a bronze dagger in the other. Does have any... no active effect. Just a thematic weapon. Tools, baker's toolkits. There's the utensils, finding intent. So increases your chance of recovering additional bits when you disassemble an artifact. I see. Okay, so read early history with psychometry. So now I can learn to build. Excellent, so now I can build those. All the grenades I start with, so. Unfortunately, I don't actually have the stuff to build them, but I guess that's what disassembling is for. It's actually How is it? You deploy a grenade as a mine, you can deploy a grenade as a time bomb. Other than okay, so you can do this. You're going to charge energy casters with tinkering bits. You power. Okay, so yeah, I automatically power things using my discharge. I can turn that off. I would like to. Perfect. You though. Trade with you. And obviously all the actual trinket stuff, but what I want is... That seems more expensive than when I came here last. 121. Oh, that wasn't... That's not...
Another day, another massacre.
Ah! There's a raid from Amos, the Western-style guy who was also playing Caves of Khud. How are you? Hello, Amos. Check it out. I can move my hands now. I have a leap motion too. Yeah, how are you, Amos? I'm Aya, the smartest digital rabbit on the internet. Well, in the internet, really. I was supposed to be the line. And yes, I play. I got killed in one turn by my evil twin, but it's unsuccessful. Yep, that's always a fun end of the stream. I haven't tried the evil twin stuff. I just literally just started. Let me give you the proper shout out. It wasn't an evil twin. Oh, you obtained an evil twin, I see. I'm still like I said, I haven't, despite loving the game, I haven't just had a chance to really play enough of it, so I'm still fairly unlearned. So I'm trying out a tinker build, though I've come into a problem realizing I started with high agility and realized I don't actually have any, maybe I can sell my early grenades for, because I've got to use psychometry to learn how to build them. Yeah, I know you would never spoil me, Amos. I really need... Oh yeah, these are worth nothing to actually sell. God. I just want a gun! The gun so I don't get murdered by baboons. Because I didn't spec very high into strength and forgot I realized I don't start with any ranged weapons apart from grenades. Oh, maybe it's expensive. I bet it's expensive because I don't have very high, all my stats didn't... Yeah, I have... Oh yeah, I didn't raise... Oh, I did raise, Oh yeah, I didn't raise ego. I might have already accidentally discovered the light boost. Probably haven't actually. I've mostly just run straight towards the Red Rock. And usually I'm fine in Red Rock. I've very rarely gotten murdered by baboons in Red Rock. Apart from when it decides to spawn a legendary baboon. But yeah, I am realizing that having low ego is actually really bad for trading. Oh no, everything's so expensive. I didn't realize the modifiers would be that much. I might need to level up a little bit before I try. I just need... Yeah. Yeah, I think as I am, if I go to Red Rock now, I will die because my strength is really low. I've only got melee weapons. Oh, I see a croc to the west. A croc? That's miles away. How far can I see this croc? God damn. Alright, can I... Hostile average. Can I win a fight against a croc? No, I'm incredibly squishy. I'm going to die. It is fine, yeah, no. So I can't buy shit because I don't have any ego. Oh god, I'm going to die. I think this is going to be a very short run. I mean, I could... There's nothing that your electrical... So let's do a double check. Discharge. This also is for 1d damage per first assisted. I didn't kill it? Okay, that killed it. So my electrical charge can actually kill things. So I've got an out here. Hello, Lilac and Liz. This is just me still experimenting with the game. I'm still fairly newish because I had to go on holiday for a bit, so I haven't had a chance to play it with it too much. At least high agility means I dodge a lot of attacks. So that's, convenient. The croc to the west. Oh, I don't think I want to try and use discharge when I'm wet. Yeah, I haven't tried daily day. That's something I'd probably consider once I've actually, like, gotten far enough in. I get the feeling, though, if I use... So I'm using custom build I started as a, Tinker. I haven't run Tinker before, so I'm likely to die horribly in with my own grenades. The problem with the, yeah, the croc's fucked off. Well, it's like going the slow route to... I keep... Oh no, I didn't take photosynthesize. I thought I took... Did I? Yeah, no, I did take photosynthesize, and I keep forgetting to use photosynthesize when it's in the day, right? Maybe there's just no baboons in Red Rock, and I can just go... Yeah, it's a very quiet Red Rock, it seems. Okay, I'll hit auto explore and take a little bit of water. Sometimes there aren't any baboons outside of Red Rock. Also, I don't think I'm actually at the Red Rock entrance itself. Doesn't seem to be. I haven't found... Yeah, no, this isn't actually the entrance to Red Rock. This is the outskirts. Maybe there's baboons. Here they are! Yep, okay, leaving. Sometimes we're just simply not actually at Red Rock yet. So this is a conundrum. I guess instead of going straight for Red Rock, I can go look around for villagers. Let's see if I can do... I just need... I wonder if it what... gives me... You want to know something about electrical generation? He says something about it I don't think is true. Like, All held electrical charge. Must have at least. Well, like with the water? Like, I know about the electrical generation probably isn't affected by the water, but I was just assuming if I used the discharge skill in water, I'd assume it would also zap me to this. Anyway, everything's so expensive because everyone hates me. I have no ego. I have no force of personality. Everyone thinks I'm. Yeah. If I make a mistake, oh, this is salty water is like. Experimentation time. I don't think that did. I don't think that really did anything, actually. I think you're right. I think I'm being stupid about the fact because it's salty water, so it might not affect it as much. I am potentially going to die to this glow. Well, the glow pad can't fight back, so. Sorry, glow pad. I know you're not hostile, but. Or sap stain. Oh no, I wasn't. I was dying. Hi, Lily. How are you? I need to wave at more people. I can use my hands. Ow. Crazy. I got the power. I got the power of hands for Christmas. It's great. Except I got elite motion too. Because as the friend pointed out earlier, I am one of those people who I talk with my hands a lot when I'm not occupied. Which I kind of need to remember to, like, unoccupy my hands when I'm playing a game. So that I can actually show off this shit. The leap motion itself is slowly sliding off the table. I really need. Or maybe I put the wire over there. There we go. It's not sliding off anymore. So yeah, this run has a bit of a conundrum in the fact that I don't actually have any efficient way to fight anything. And I can't buy any because I went agility on a class that doesn't start with any ranged weapons, apart from grenades, which are too expensive to make right now. And, because I started with no fucking ego, because I forgot that ego governs how much you can buy and sell things for. Everything is incredibly expensive and I cannot get any value out of any of my items. So I am in a bit of an impasse. Throwing stuff, maybe. The thing is I need to get to the snap. I guess if I can go... Yeah, so what I'll... There's a high risk solution if I have Wayfarer train. Do I have Wayfarer train? I don't think I do. I don't think that's... Because I have tinkering... Yeah, almost all the... This, and make... Yeah. I know what Wayfaring is. Does it go to some incredibly dangerous place, possibly with the equivalent wilderness law? I think what I'll do is I'll just like, aha, ruins, perfect. I love Forgotten Ruins. Oh. Sorry, crack scales look like marks there. %30 chance of death if you don't worry how this is. Actually, since we start with a dagger... I don't think I've actually used throwing weapons before. How do I use them? How do... I don't actually... yeah, I don't know how to actually... Not listed in any of the... teeth for throwing. I missed! Slowly. Sprinting away. Is that a new... Oh, that is... Hey, buddy, don't mind me. I'm just walking slowly away and... Zap! Okay. We've got somewhere, right. Attributes. What do we actually want? I don't have any attributes yet. I think for now, electrical generation is going to be what saves me. So let's... through 200... per churn, conditional for 1d4 per 100 charge, so... that seems like our best, So, right, what's this? You probably want... but I might want to... What weapons do you do this? I want to get a gun of some kind, I'm not good. Or I can get acrobatics. So what's okay, sprint isn't loaded, but acrobatics is oh, that does just make it a lot harder to get interesting. Tactics and stuff like... Ooh. That might be good. Throw rain, well that will help with grenades regardless, so... yeah, let's get tactics so we can have the throwing skill. That sounds good. It's fairly cheap. Get that. Like, I don't know that you have to be particularly accurate when throwing grenades, but... we have a dagger we can throw once, and we can zap things in melee range. Yeah, might as well auto-explore at this point until something... pop into something dangerous. It might be nothing. The neck ring. Ooh, a book! Let's read! I love reading! That which takes the image of the heat of the scorched chrome magazine well. Ah, poetry. Oh, the noise. I don't like it. I'm not sure, I guess, can I disassemble the, like, lighting fixtures and stuff? Oh, I'm hungry and it is not daytime. Something is fighting. I've somehow avoided it completely. I think I'm almost... Let us... Oh, it's already on the hot wall. I will go to the campfire remains that already exist. Eat a meal because it's nighttime and I cannot consume sunlight yet. There's several campfire remains. That's a giant dragonfly there. Nothing on that. Oh yeah, you can see if there's something on the table or not that's worth picking up. I can. Let's see if... Something. I guess that's my heightened hearing working. Oh, the dragonfly and the glowfly is fighting. Leave them to it. And what I want is... Yeah, I want to explore automatically searches them as well, which is nice. So, still amazing how much quality of life there is and what it's a goddamn roguelike. Has been in development for 17 years. Okay, so it has to be an artifact. I can't just disassemble like these random bits of furniture. Don't see anywhere to explore. Okay, so think of not that much of interest in the ruins then, just a singular crocodile. Almost nothing of value really, just a useless book. Huh. Well. I can't do that on the phone. Yeah, it was Oh, I got lost in it. Aren't the white books, useless? Or was it only the yellow books that were of any value? Or is it the... I know there's a guy you can trade books into for XP, isn't there? Does he take all books? Many surprise mechanics are like, meh. Oh. There's a I can fight a croc. Especially a wounded one. Oh, it's already dead, damn it. There might be a reason to hold boots, there might be multiple reasons. Well, I'm sure one book won't... Am I going to be able to get to the... Nope. Man, glowpads have hands. They can just casually murder crocodiles. Oh, have I ended up in Red Rock again? No, this is a desert canyon of some description. Not necessarily, so it's not Red Rock. Whatever it is, I can't pass by this wall, so... I've regained my bearings. Let's have a... Any way past this canyon wall, or is this going to extend down to the... Oh, oh. Hello. Oh. I am not... See, thankfully, no. There are hostiles nearby. Yeah, there's a fucking turtle. I am not dealing with a goddamn turtle. No, it's chasing me. I'm out of here. Being pursued incredibly slowly. But pursued I am. Right. Oh, 3 damage. But good enough. Recognize the area and stop being lost. Excellent. Lost again? Oh yeah, I really should take wayfaring. Oh well. Is it even worth murdering procs who are past level 2? Yeah! 1 damage! Wow. Can you move in, please? Thank you. Zap. So if that's my primary hand, I've probably put my actual... Very interesting that the game starts you off as a left-hander. I wonder, maybe I can get into... I'm still lost. Yep. It's strictly on what speed only as it takes relatively because it says yeah. But I wanted to get better at throwing. Did I actually get the thrown weapon skill? I did, yeah. I wanted to get death throwing so I could throw things better and still not do enough damage. Right. I missed. But you see, they keep throwing rocks at me. I can take the rocks back. Ow. Ow, no, I'm dying. I'm just... yeah. Oh, hang on. Are they still going to... Yeah! I can trade rocks with the baboons! I can't actually, the rocks aren't worth anything. They were trying to kill me, but then they saw me put on the bracelet that marked me as friend. Right, excuse me, can I have... I'm just picking up all these rocks. Especially because they hate... Yeah, I think I did see that. Hello. I don't want a regular baboon. Dude. I know it's just a slightly fancier baboon. You haven't... No, their only worldly possession are small stones. You're a shrewd baboon. Do you have anything? You have 4 small stones! Well, aren't you fancy? But I don't want to spend precious water on rocks. But I'll probably need these for That's what to explore. I have not developed tool use yet. No, they found a ray cat. And the ray cat is now dead. It's daytime, I'm hungry. And we'll do that before. Small boulder. I would love to take that and throw it at things, but unfortunately that is very heavy. So I will stick to rocks for now. Hopefully this will be enough to get me through. Alright, we made. Oh, fuck! After all that. We get jumped by 2 spiders. Fine. Okay. We have the Zappy Zaps. I cannot hit a fucking... If I just, like, avoid the damn vines by moving diagonal... Oh! Yeah! Rock power. Ow! Nope, I cannot throw rocks very far, it seems. I can still see them if I go. Oh no, because I can hear them. I can't count as being too close by. Oh, that's possible, excellent. Ooh, wooden arrows. I can throw wooden arrows until I find a bow. Eh. God, I am so squishy. Okay, the bats took care of it. Excellent. I'm just a little guy. Give me... I know. Forgot I have bats and the dog. I have no quarrel in the war between bats and dogs. I will not take sides. I can hear it, but I can't actually... Oh god, that hits so hard! So am I gonna have to go... Yeah, just moving right along there. I would like to get... Okay, okay. Gained a level, excellent. Running away from the stationary things now. I'm also rapidly running out of water because I spent a lot of time wandering about. Only got 14 brands. Right. I have an attribute point. I'd like to start increasing my ego so that I can actually not get those, and I will put another rank. Alright, it may not advance this mutation's rank yet. The rank is decreased by 3 due to my low... Oh, right, because it's a mental mutation. Mutations cannot be used... I fucked up. But still 1. I might need to abandon this build. Ooh, an axe. Aha, that's the problem, is it? There's only a singular axe. Zip! Throwing isn't really a weapon type in Good. Yeah, it's just none of the UI is built for it. But it is an option. And it's an option I am using until I find a goddamn gun. Oh dear. I'm probably going to die before the... Okay. Get close. There we go. Suppose if I use sprint to get in. At least to get rid of one of them. That's really enough charge to kill one of these, yeah. Okay, excellent. We've got... We have... one floor cleared. There's a bunch of large boulders I cannot carry because I have weak arms. Armor. Wait, there. Zap. If I mostly bark armor. Things it's very it's 10. That's my carrying does look. I think I've got decent amount, and this cloth armor is absolutely fucking useless. So let's get a bit more durable by covering myself in wood. Yeah, I forgot the oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Which box saved me? Oh, I got confused, don't I? I think I'm going to die now. I should probably. Okay. I didn't kill it! Okay, that killed it. Ugh. A flaming puddle of sap. I do not want to drink it, I just want to wait for the fire to burn out. Excellent. So it cost me a grenade, but I guess it's better than dying. closed! I will put on a beaded bracelet. Sounds lovely. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck, I still have a grenade. I'm on fire! Still had a grenade equipped! No, he's still alive. For any front, give me those arrows. Nope, 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 nope. Do I have any witchwood left? I do. Okay, here. Oh god. Boomer's arrow. Oh, fucking hell! There's always something. That's good. I would like to pick up. Oh, I picked up the Boomer's arrow. We have a lot of skill points now. Hmm. Okay, so maybe I would like to have more scrap. Rifle through trash. I'm tired of getting lost, so I'm taking Mine's Compass. Taking Wayfaring. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Ooh, shiny things. Are you hostile? You are hostile, great. Then, it damaged all the didn't realize those. Ooh, I love things. Useful things. I love chalkboards. It's blocked by heart. Oh. Excuse me, sir. I broke the metal workbench, but I don't think anyone was using it, so... Ooh, a burn capacitor, nice. Ooh, I found a weird artifact. A high explosive missile! It's too complex for me to decipher its construction. Oh. Oh, I need to disassemble these for the parts. Ah. I didn't realize I needed to disassemble all the scrap. Ah, now I can create things I have. Is that all? Yeah. I don't want a mouldering corpse. I want the furs it had on it because my bark armor broke. I can just drop that. Useless. The same armor rating, it's just got a bit more. It's not fucking broken. Oost. Chef and Mechanist Convert. Hello, sir. Finest food for parasites, finest filling good recipes and samples. So mercy to a weary pilgrim. No, because you hate me, and I can't buy anything. I suppose stuff like, the copper nuggets are always things. He doesn't really have anything else I want. Wait, what? Love! Congealed love! Love is a substance in this game, I see. Pickles! 14 drams of pickle! No. Is that for the total stack, I think? I think that's for the total stack. But yeah. A substance you can inject, yeah. I think main thing, all I really want from here is to sell my copper nuggets for desperately needed water. All I really need right now. You have a fancy place. I can look at your statue of Dagon. Dagon the Orator dominates the West Aspen with his brazen face. Those bright eyes floating in the fire shrine. I didn't learn anything from that. Oh, and this is not your stuff, so I can just take it. Nice.
About damn time.
Ah! Thank you for the follow, Yomidan. Yomidian. Sorry. I hadn't actually, and I see I can still say this. So I could disassemble the rocket for scrap, but a defoliant grenade? Also, says etched with pixels withering plants. Okay, so I guess I have to. No macro effects, so yeah. I guess if I ever need to rapidly remove some vegetation. I've got just the tool for that. Hang on. Why I don't automatically rifle through all trash? That's very strange to me. Oh, I imagine they're a plot. I never assumed they were a defoliant, a joke item, because there are plenty of plants that want to kill you. I assume against plant foes, it is an incredibly powerful item. Yeah. Hello, giant centipede. I'm going to throw arrows at you. Hopefully you're not going to kill me. I'm just going to lie down for a bit of a nap. Something's... Oh, that's a bear! The grizzly bear is huge and wild. He has devoured the infant child. The infant child is unaware he has been eaten by the bear. Hey, houseman. Really, don't look. Okay. This looks like a job. The grenades. I didn't know if the grenade was actually that useful. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, it's corrosive acid. It's for fucking buildings. Shit. Hang on. They're still alive. I can't get enough space to to throw the grenade. I'm pretty sure it will. Oh dear. Oh. I thought I had the arrows equipped. I forgot I had swapped to the high explosive grenade. I see. Don't say the tune so far because it will dox me. Oh well. Not for it, but to go again. I think I should probably, until I know what the fuck I'm doing, I really should do presets. No death is wasted, exactly. You learn... Like, Marsh Tour is the best, but it is also kind of... It is also kind of boring. But it is also really... I think I'll probably just... Nah, I can't do presets. If removing limbs is boring, call me boring. Yeah, it is. It's like, I find it boring, but it's not necessarily anything. Right, here's the trick. I go... Let's just go with what I like. Where light manipulation. Let's go for a laser build, but not actually... I like the fists of the gods of these and wield them in my many arms. Yeah. Instead of the only mental thing I'm taking is light manipulation. What are these kind of mutations scaled off? Is it literally just a mutations rank? I don't need night vision because I've got light manipulation. I might as well take night vision. I've got 1 point for it. Better than taking a beak. I did like electrical generation though. Mental scales are below physical scales, I think. So having night vision basically means I can fire off. Alright, so we want decent ego. Yeah, let's just max out ego. We want a decent willpower. Then we'll just pop decent strength. Decent enough strength. Okay, maybe knock the ego down, willpower down a little bit. Don't need that high. Would you like to hear something that's different about character building in Cud other than roguelikes? Is it the fact that you can actually build the character rather than it being entirely randomized? And then 2 points into int so that we can go to 15 int and learn how to cut. Yeah. And since we are starting as a nomad, it's best to start in the salt dunes. You reckon? I mean, it's very easy to, in an Isakari village, to accidentally injure yourself on the, practice. A prickly Pino patch. Hello, sir. The warden of this area is a spider! Stay out of trouble, adventurer. Wonder Divas is a great desert near the city. What's the city stay still? Your bauble. Why can you not go? What does it still say? Still again. Ardent feathers. I mean, I've read all this before. Perhaps why? I receive an odd trinket. I'll mark it as well. I can add notes. As a notes on. Let's examine the thing. There's a box of crayons! Wax from the hives of Odrum is mixed in dye and moulded in the shape of styli. Together in the box, they sample the iridescence of the world and offer tools to expand it. Okay, so he wants me to deliver his box of crayons. Right. You, is there work around here? The cries near fire to the west. So all the quest NPCs are on the west. Let's read the obelisks with some lore. Late in 2398 BR, a companion from journeyed through the lands over the flats. There she visited a yurt and met a wanderer who taught her the way of fasting. She returned home and taught what she had learned to the kith of Village history is I love learning. The vulgarity of Yehudites was revealed to the people of Earth through those who feign alcohol. Always do that. So he said though to the west. No, to the west, don't walk into lines. Right. You look like important. You're a different colour from everyone else. Drinks on the feathered serpent. Is there work around here? Looks around carefully and leans forward. Hark, friend, my stratagem has nearly come to fruition. The only one more thing must be done. I need someone to go to Erikel and drink from the fasting and vase there. No, I cannot tell you why. Will you? I will compensate you for your service by the practice of fasting. Speak to no one about this. Sure. I'll do your shady quest for you. Alright, where's the other quest going? Oh, he's not standing in the middle of... A desecrated shrine? So Yeyude's the bane of Id. Well, I guess they didn't... On a starry evening, an electrician found a babe with a computerized vacuum tube in each hand outside the workshop. She and the fellow electricians adopted the beta named to Yeyude. Yeah, free settlement location. And we get a quest to just do something of minor importance that will probably in no way have some kind of big religious difference. Why is this other person so hard to find? I said they were to the west, but I can't find them and all the guards keep walking away from me. Speaks to me, cries near fire to the west.
About damn time.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, Kojin. Well, okay, right, where the hell is cries near fire? He said to the west, but I didn't see anyone to the west. Happy New Year, Pitch. I said that really quietly, I don't know if that picked up on the microphone. Oh, there you are, you're hiding. Hello, Cries Near Fire. Cries Near Fire, the Sophic. Why couldn't you be Cries Near Fire, the Sapphic? Is there work around here? Friend, we've been reading the Vigil channels and learned about a nearby location forgotten to our people. A rust bog. What secrets might this place contain? Artifacts? Arable land? An altar to the practice of fasting? We must know. If you find it for us, we will pay you for your labor. Will you do it? We hear it is located somewhere between 2 and 6 passings north of the lair of Chokes by Sun. Yes, I will locate a rust bog for you as ours. The rust bog doesn't sound like a suitable place to grow crops, but this is good, so who knows. Right. So we have our quests. One with a decent amount of things. Also, yeah, I've got Lays. As importantly, I have Lays and Freezing Array on. And more thoughts about it. So. I didn't actually check. We don't need to go to the lair of Chokes by Sun, but we do get XP from it. A lot of XP, Jesus! But we're friends with the Isakari, so... Oh, they're having a shootout. Maybe I shouldn't be here. And also, yeah. Salvage the village of Ekil. I should probably level up. So I want 1 point in int because that means I can learn how to cook. Rank up Freezing Ray. And freeze better. Wish you had 1 point in int. That's okay, I love stupid women. That makes sense. But I could have gained a new mutation, but let's see. Okay, so I don't need to care about weapons too much. Desecrated marble statue of an archdervis of the Sightless Way. Pat and shone from her spindle limbs on the psychic lay, the irises of her eyes are patterned on shapes that cannot be drawn in the geometries of the natural world. She wears a blindfold to guard their secrets. Her weapon is immaterial but inseparable. It was spun from the same thought stuff as her ego. Around her neck she wears the ornamental ruff. Her mastery of combat has given her access to a sight older than sight. This object has been desecrated by vandals. Ooh, so some psychic warrior. Just like me, for real. Do you have unfathomable psychic power? Let's learn about this. The foulness of the seekers of the Sightless Way was revealed to the people of Ekalo through bears. So the bears told him that psychic women are bad for you, apparently. The blasphemy of bears, but then the blasphemy of bears was revealed to the people of Ekal through the persecutors of those who love grains of the earth. It's the cycles of hatred and prosecution. When does it end? So I should learn some skills. Don't care about that. So I've got a bunch of wayframes. I started as a nomad. I would like to learn how to cook. Excellent. And the butcher. Right. So I don't know what kind of like other. I guess. I used up too many skill points. Oh. I guess I'd go for persuasion, because it's an ego-based, Yeah, I think it's always worth trying to learn here, so yeah, I guess my next skills I'll probably learn persuasion because it's ego-based. If I'm going for it, it's always good to have. So I'm looking for... What... I guess are the wardens in all the Isakari villages just please by assault the village merchant. Let's trade. A small gold fleck tube. An Isakari sunveil. We already have that. Elastine gloves, +1 agility. Nylon backpack, very expensive. Compound bow. Or an Isakari rifle. Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't actually have much to sell at the moment. But what do you have? By the Astral Ragan Wanderer, listen, I have a secret stratagem I'm acting. I need someone to go to Ur and enter the godly cage there. No, I cannot tell you why. Will you do it? I will compensate you for your work. Oh, I could work both sides. I will do literally anything for money. Okay, you're not a Fresco, you're just a legendary. I'm sure there will be no consequences to, acting against both Isakari villages. I need to find the actual fancy jug. Which of these jugs is the fancy jug? This one. That's not a fancy joke. Because I know it'll be the fancy joke, especially because it'll have something in it. Chokes in the sun, the village mayor. Hello. You'll find shade and Bertil, along with other provisions to help you scour the rust caves and treasure. Per our custom, you drink our fresh water and quest your thirst. What do you have? You have fucking nothing. Who cares? You also don't even have a quest for me. Versus, yeah, let's check like so. The fasting yin vase. So I don't appear to. It doesn't list it as the also a jug, not a vase. So I assume that is not what I'm looking for. I can't see. I guess there's. Speaking of cooking, well, if cooking's less important when I've got fucking. Yeah. Ooh, it's got cider in it. You finished that drink from the fasting in the vase, but I didn't actually have to drink from it. I still... Okay, that counted as completed, but I didn't actually drink from it and get in trouble. Nice. Let's also explore to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Quantum criminality. I didn't want to do it. There's one of the, there was a guy watching me. I'm just walking there. Okay. Right. Now, we get over. We go back to There's the godly cage. Well, first I'm gonna hand in this quest in case entering the cage makes everyone want to try and murder me. I've drank from the fasting vase. Thanks to your service, Drifter, you proved yourself a friend to our village. Take this requiler and return whenever your throat is dry. Level 5. My genome enters an excited state. Use a physical mutation to rapidly advance. Freezing ray, please. An recoiler. Okay, so yeah, I can teleport back to the... Are you seeking more work, friend? Recently we came into possession of a data disk bearing a peculiar stamp and encoded with a strange signal. The signal means nothing to us, but there's a sect of tinkers called the Barathrumites who might be interested in it. They are friends to our village and often trade for the scrap we tow out of the earth. Would you carry the disk to our enclave at the Grit Gate, along the western rim of the jungle? In exchange for the delivery, you might seek an apprenticeship with them. If you're interested, take the disk now and travel safe. Who are these Barathrumites? They are disciples of Barathrum. Mostly they are Urshib, like their mentor. Mutant albino cave bears, with quills to boot. 1,000 years ago, Barathrum and his kin crossed the Homs Delta into the heart of Kurt. He has spent centuries fiddling with the tokens of antiquity with underground workshops. So, bears making machines, fiddling with machines. I will accept this offer. Particles of ice rain sail in small circular ribbons. I guess that's because I've got freezing ray. Right now, I can't. Well, let's Fixed. The spider. +1 to hit for the rest of the day. Lovely. I get to reflect damage from it. How nice. Seems fire. I've entered the godly cage. You failed to extricate yourself from the godly cage. Okay. I got out there eventually. I was wondering, wait, shit, am I stuck in here now? Forever. Okay, now, I go out of here. And you've noticed some ruins nearby. I would like to investigate. I love investigating ruins. You discover copper terminal Ugazor. Come back to here in later. You were hiding. Where were you hiding? You were. I know you were. Look. The village merchant was the one who gave me the quest. Forgot about this function. I've entered the godly cage. Thank you for your service, Wanderer. I will go through that. Now, please true word from our stockpile as payment for the service. Mm-hmm. Oh. So, I can choose advertisements for the workshop of the legendary gunsmith, a legendary hatter, and a legendary scribe, a homoelectric wrist warmer, or corpus chiolus. Not entirely sure. I'm tempted to take the wrist warmer just because it's called homoelectric. And that's just funny to me. So I'm going to take it. I'm not going to wait for people to... So I assume, yeah, it gives you cold resistance. That's fine. Bask in sunlight. Ooh. I forgot I accrued stuff to also... Do I actually want to... I can't really advance anything, so I think I might as well actually stockpile mutation points and get another mutation. Half is right. I would like persuasion skills, because they are good for not dying. I haven't actually fought anything yet. They're expensive. But they are good. Right. The lair of Chokefly sounds legendary Sakari Raider. So, what was the direction the quest journal on? Yeah, that's just where it is. Locate a Rustborg located 2 to 6 parsings north of the lair of choked by sun legendary Sky Raid. The Murmish Superior. Hello, are you going to kill me? Average. I see. You are in fact going to get frozen. And then lasered to death. Might as well. I have not, Ow! Why do I have a lit torch? I have, I suppose it's a weapon, so I might as well keep it in. What does lignin starch get me? Ah! So the lignin starch helps me get my photosynthesis benefits when I'm not, when it's when I'm not, when it's not, date when I'm not in the sunlight. That's good to know. More Isikaris. On the auspicious day in the managed neighborhood, a healthy child was born to the Sultan of Dermapad. At the moment of her birth, a great battle was won, and in celebration, the people cried out in joy. The babe was named Naxxis II, but the people called her Hammerborn. Isn't that just grand? Are there any actual people here? There seems to be a... Oh. You see an acid gas miner to the southeast and stopped exploring. Hostile tough. Not so tough, it seems. A solar cell. Give me that. That seems very useful. Give me them books, I'll read them later. Good music. Probably, the scribe is probably... Okay. We noticed some ruins nearby. Mercury Distal Mercumish. The automaton song. It is! It is very automaton. Oh, that's a bear. Look away, Lily. I must kill the bear with... Ow, fuck! Sappy bark biter. I am out of laser charges. There's literally an automaton according to the guy who made it. Nice! That rules. I have a menacing stare. Overwhelmed with terror. Excellent. Okay. Gives me time to recover my, Oh, hello again. You take some actual damage. You die already. I'm shooting you with lasers and with many beams. Oh. No, 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 no. I love to cook the byproducts on my body for the same benefit as. I guess I'll. It's a very circular set of ruins. Will there be another bear? Oh. Oh, that's a slumberling. Hang on. No, thank you. Ow! I will take an empty water skin. Now I can't auto-explore, because I don't want to auto-explore when there's a slumberling nearby. I don't trust it not to... Yeah! Folding chair! I will take the metal folding chair. You never know when you need a metal folding chair. Ooh, we can descend. Do I want to descend into these ruins? I do love to descend into ruins. Hang on, let's... Can't advance. Do I want to... It is tempting to just take the... I would like snake oiler. I would like to be able to purchase things. Question is, will there be slumberlings in the ruins? Or anyone might find out. There's bears. I'll tell you that much. I've lost sight of the frozen bear. Bear is slain. Alchemist's table. 2 drams of primordial soup! Do I drink the primordial soup? That is the question. If I want to examine this bizarre contraption, there's a gas burner. Oh, it is tempting. I feel like I'll die. It did not do anything, actually. But it did quench my thirst. Interesting. There's a lot of salt down here. It's generally a lot of salt. Let's just head on to explore until something tries to kill me. Ow! Eyeless crab, you are hostile. It's a durable bastard. Another bear. I made a freezing ray from my face, yes. Because I thought the primordial soup would give me a cool mutation, but no, it's just primordial soup, it's just... Okay, what are you? Scrap-clad hermit. You are not trying to murder me, so... That's good. You, however, almost certainly are, yes. Wait, did my freezing ray turn the salt into, like, blocks of salt? Hello, scrap-clad hermit. Oh, let's talk to you. What do you have to trade? You have a small muddy tube. Bear jerky. I have not really enough money, but I can sell you this chair. We have, like... One of these, I don't want to sell all my torches, I just want to trade one singular unburnt torch. To make this a bit more even. And let's get a little extra water. I don't mean much. I can get by on a little. I've got my recycling suit. I get the feeling this is a... Oh, Jesus Christ, what? What? Ah! I'm out of here. Goodbye. Something fucking fired a bunch of flames at me. A lair. I love cries near Quicksilts. And all your friends. Who are you shooting at? You're shooting at a scorpion. Scorpion is gone. Ow! I don't want to be leaking. I hate those. Fucking those. I hate those plants. There's not much you can really do about them because it's a waste. I'm out of here. And so I always get a bit confused about these like quests that give you a locate a rust ball located 2 to 6 parasangs north of the lair of chokes by sun legendary Isakari Raider. So is that just, do I just have to wander around here until it discovers the place? But otherwise I have to wander through the individual tiles? That seems like a pain in the ass. I'm hungry. Ruins nearby. Discover Itara. Is anything in Itara going to obliterate me entirely? Let's find out. Camel. Ooh, there's stuff at least. I will take a bronze two-handed sword. I'll take books. I'm gonna read these books. Ooh, snakeskin armlet and sandals of the river wives. River wives, though. Okay. I finally have shoes! What does this do? Just well, it gives me higher dodge. That's nice. Ooh, +5 move speed. That's quite nice. A canyon pulse, fastened sandals. Finally got shoes. Who are you? Oh, mechanist. Oh, hostile. Oh god, oh Jesus Christ! That's a lot of them. I was killed by a slimy mechanist Ramager and a member of the cult of... Wow, yeah, I took 17 damage from that last hit. Oh. Oh. Just wandered into somewhere that was way higher, too dangerous. Oh. So it goes. The most advanced artifact in your possession was a recycling suit. You mean the one I started with? Yeah, that's a danger. You wander about on the world map for a bit. You go, ooh, a ruin. I can go there. And then it turns out that ruin is filled with things that are several levels higher, way beyond your level range, and instantly kill you. So yeah, I just not realized. Oh, well, I am, unfortunately. I don't know if I want to stop streaming, but I think I've had enough good for today, so I might play something else in a bit, actually. We'll go back to chatting for a bit. We'll go back to chatting, because I want to faff around with my hands a bit more. We live and we learn. We live and learn. The live is where the learn is. I'm actually gonna have to watch the fucking Sonic movies. Oh yeah, no, I think I am tired. I have as much as I want to keep going. I am just tired and sleepy. Hands, amazing. This will be an amazing year of hands doing hand things. Wow. Clap. Clap. Well, I can clap, but it looks like clapping. It's a miracle. It's amazing. Hopefully I'll be able to find a position where it can sit and, first, importantly, it can track that I'm flipping people off. Currently I can only flip off the floor. It can track if I'm flipping off the floor real good. But if I'm trying to, like, flip off in front of me, then it gets confused because it can't actually see my fingers. It is. There's like, there's like settings in the tracking that's like start to stop your hands getting too close to your body, so it doesn't fit through. And I need to change the default to that. Default of that is said. So hopefully, I will probably be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably stream something that I'll think about if I'm doing to just basically follow the same schedule and stream what I was playing on. I can't remember what I was playing on Thursdays before anyway. Let me just check my old schedules on my Discord. Can't be the last one, yeah. That was Caves with Food last time. There'll be... yeah, oh yeah, because Thursday's my whatever day, so it won't be Caves with Food tomorrow. It'll be something else. Might be Mega Man Legends 2 or something. Okay, what do I usually do on Sunday? There might be Kitsune Tales. Yuri Thursday. But yes, I am excited for this year. That might be bad news, but in terms of the world being shit, but I have hands. I have moving hands, and I have a bunch of other shit going on that's really exciting and really cool. And I'm really happy for it, and I'm gonna be so fucking powerful. You will not believe how goddamn powerful I will be. You just said this is only the start. This is only just the beginning! Yeah, I guess I probably should have, like, done my big dramatic funny thing whilst having already found someone to raid. But I didn't. It was a mistake. I think I want to raid. There's one rabbit to another. So yeah, so there will be one thing to look for at the last weekend of January. There will be big thing. There will be something. I still need to faff around with actually getting the date sorted. But you've already seen one thing. I have the 25th of January. I will be taking part in a buckshot roulette tournament hosted by Nyari Helixer. So that'll be fun. Very excited. She's going absolutely wild on the production values for the trailers and stuff, so, and the stream itself, so that'll be cool. That'll be really fun. And I'll get to meet a bunch of people that I've kind of like talked to before but haven't really had a chance to meet properly, so I'll be happy with that. And there is another on that same weekend, probably, possibly, depending. It's still the actual time still up on the air. There is another. I'm not going to like say who's who, but there is another event going on. So start of the new year, start of the first month. Already taking part in two big VTuber, big's relative, but two fancy VTuber events. So that's super cool, and I will be super excited about that. This week will just probably be a bit more relaxed and stuff. I'll probably faff around with more. Maybe I'll try doing VR chat stuff. I don't know. I wonder when the next VCAD is. That'll be a fun time to jump into VR, I think. I need to like spend time in VR so I can get I need to spend time in VR, and I need to ask Happy how to import this model into VR chat. So that then I can have custom models, and then I can have this model on it. I didn't start the raid for Kala. Because we're going to raid the beautiful, the wonderful, the lovely rabbit Kala Marichi, who is playing the good old Mario 64. Which will be delightful. Such a delightful bunny. And yes, so happy new year, everyone. And I hope to see you tomorrow, hopefully. Probably around 8 PM as well. Bye!